Okay, so the plan for today's ride, I am going to head out to a place called Saffron Walden. There is a cafe there, I do like cafes, called Waffle and Coffee, or Coffee and Waffle, can't remember which way around, but they do really good coffee. They also do really good waffles. It's about 65 k's out, have coffee, have cake, turn around, 65 k's back. I've got a lovely route to get there. It's all country lanes all the way pretty much, and hopefully car free. It usually is. Weather today is pretty sunny, so that's great. So yeah, just really looking forward to the ride. I've got a big ride coming up next weekend, dentist appointment being organised by Cold Dark North. So really today is just about getting some kilometres in the legs ready for next weekend. Just a bit of a shakeout ride. Make sure I can actually do the longer rides at the moment. So yeah, make the most of the good weather and have some fun on the bike. Looking forward to it. So I'm 7 k's in, weather's beautiful, not too much wind, very sunny, roads are damp in places but not wet, which is perfect. Planning on 130 k's today, there or thereabouts, and it'll be my first really big ride of the year. So I think the trick with your first couple of really big rides is to always make sure that you pace yourself, especially at the start, because where I've been used to riding shorter, typically you can ride a bit faster when you ride shorter, right? So your brain is kind of set up and geared into a slightly faster pace. So if anything, I'm overcompensating, backing right off at the moment. Because the goal today is to really just make it round and have fun, right? So I really don't want to find my limit on this ride. I just want to enjoy it and get some mileage in the legs. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. So I'm about 20 k's in, just under, I think, 18. Just at the base of a local climb, Toot Hill. I mean, okay, people of Lancashire would not call this a climb, but in Essex, this is a climb. It's like, I don't know, 200-300 meters long, probably 6-7%. It's not exactly gonna be too taxing, but still a climb nonetheless. So far, legs feel fine, pace has been fine, weather is incredible, given that it's February. All in all, having huge amounts of fun actually. Definitely the nicest conditions of the year so far overall. So yeah, really glad that happened to coincide with a Sunday that I was free and could get out for a longer ride. So we'll see how I get on, but so far having tons and tons of fun. So I'm about, I'm going to say about 45-50 k's in. So about 10-15 k's out from the coffee stop. Just pulled over because the view is lovely. Take on some snacks and some water. But yeah, having a great time. Weather is perfect. I mean, it's February, but I'm actually feeling quite warm in this long sleeve top and long leg bibs. So yeah, I mean, it's great. You know, the road's a little bit damp, but yeah, can't complain at that. Can't complain at that. And even then, only in pockets. Like, I think I captured a couple of pockets where I had the worst water, but for the most part, the road's dry. It's sort of sunny, like there's a bit of sun poking through the cloud occasionally. The odd pocket of blue sky. Yeah, can't complain. Lovely, lovely day out on the bike so far. Hardly any traffic, like really, really. These roads are normally pretty empty, but I mean, I have barely seen a car all morning. It's been brilliant. So yeah, having great fun, really enjoying it, really restorative. Legs feel fine so far. Nutrition seems to be going well. I'd normally take on Snickers. I think I covered that in a video before, but I didn't have any when I set out. So I've got some old Marutan bars that were coming close to being at their best before date, so I cut them up, got them with me. Seem to be working quite well so far, actually. They're slightly easier to eat when I'm on the move, when I'm kind of breathing a bit heavier, so that's good. They're just a little bit more sickly, funnily enough, than a Snickers, if you can believe that. So yeah, so far it's working. Nutrition's going okay, water's going well, weather's going well, ride's going well, having tons of fun. So 65 k's in, I have stopped for coffee and waffle in Saffron Walden. Coffee here is really good, like really, really good. They get their beans from 9th Roaster, which is a coffee roaster close by. As you can see, they actually know how to make coffee, which is rare in Essex. Not many people in Essex understand how to make a good coffee. They get confused with volume being where the value is, but it isn't. The opposite, in fact. A long black shouldn't be a massive drink. So yeah, going to enjoy this coffee. I've got a bacon bat coming as well, just to help with the refueling, and then I'll get back on the road. I'll try and get back on the road as quickly as possible because it is not warm. It's not cold, but it's not warm, so I don't want the legs to cool down too much. So as soon as the bacon roll comes, I will eat it quick and then get straight back on the road. So having tons and tons of fun today. Really, really enjoying it. So yeah, hopefully I've got the legs for the remaining 65 k's. I think so. I feel pretty fresh, so let's see. Just about to leave, having had my coffee and my bacon sandwich, and across the road I spotted a chocolatier, so I've just popped in. I bought 2 bars of chocolate, but also a cookie, chocolate and hazelnut cookie, which I've just had a bite of, and I've got to be honest, is probably the nicest cookie I've ever eaten, so that's a massive win. So I'll be taking this on the ride with me on the way back and stopping and having it every so often. Perfect fuel. You can see by the big smile I'm super happy about this, so yeah, happy days. So I'm 110 k's in, 20 k's still to go, so getting close to home now. It's been insanely windy on the way back, and like gale force winds and blowing straight into me as a headwind. So it's been quite slow going, but my legs have held up really well actually. I'm really happy with that. I didn't push, so pace dropped off a bit, but yeah, it still feels pretty fresh, to be honest. Like, I'm starting to get a bit of an ache in the legs, but you know, 110 k's in, I feel great, to be honest. So I'm really happy with that. It bodes well for riding for this summer. It means the consistency I've had through the winter seems to be paying off. So yeah, super happy. Having tons and tons of fun. Like, I know I always say that, but really has been a great ride today. I'm really glad I planned this and decided to do it. I wasn't sure, you know, it's quite early in the year to be doing a 130k ride, but really glad I did. I've had so much fun, and that chocolate and hazelnut cookie from the chocolate shop in Saffron Walden has gone down a treat. It's just got me fueled for this second half of the ride perfectly. So again, super happy, having tons of fun.